Hello everybody and welcome back to our channel. I'm Nika.
I'm Greg and this is 2 Cent Movie Talk.
And today, as you can tell, we are going to review Guardians of the Galaxy.
We did not get a poster, did we?
No, they didn't give us a poster.
We didn't get a poster?
I know the people that were coming out before us had posters. We didn't get posters.
I'm kind of bummed about that.
Really bummed about it.
Yes. Yeah. So, we just discussed prior to this taping that we're going to do for the summer blockbuster movies, we're going to do non-spoiler reviews. Sorry. You got to pay to see these. So, we got to pay to see them all.
Right.
But you got to go see and learn about them in detail because we don't want to spoil the summer blockbuster.
I'm just going to give you an overall
view of it.
Review of the movie.
Yeah. So, we'll start off.
Sure. One thing that I noticed, because we do talk about the days we go and like how the theater and stuff was.
Yeah.
But for this movie, we went on Thursday, Thursday evening, and it was not as packed as I expected it to be.
Yeah. You're not for the we did the IMAX show, but
yeah,
I mean, it was a decent sized crowd. But I'm wondering if the crowds are starting to die down for these early Thursday night early showings, because I mean there was a line there. But we got there a little earlier. We were in the front of last week. We looked back, but
you know what though? A lot of the blockbuster movies we used to see before, though, we used to go to the AMC at Great Lakes. And I wonder if that makes a difference, like the area. So it's It
could, but still, I mean, it was still a decent crowd.
It was still a decent crowd. It was just not like wall to wall people in the theater like it normally is. Yeah.
So for those of you who don't know or you missed Guardians of the Galaxy 1. The original cast returned for this one. Dave Bautista, Chris Pratt,
Zoe Saldana.
I want to call her Gamora. Zoe Saldana. I can't think of his name. That does the voice
Vin
for Rocket.
Diesel.
Vin Diesel does for Groot. And
I want to say Brad Pitt, but that's not his name.
Bradley Cooper.
That's
for
it.
Rocket Raccoon.
Yeah.
Along with the new character, they brought in Kurt Russell for Ego the Planet.
A pleasure to see him in this movie.
Sylvester Stallone has a small part in this as well.
Yeah, and then
as well the Ravagers.
Ving Rhames showed up. So
Ving Rhames. Oh yeah, he did.
That was pretty cool too.
Yeah. Also, I just forgot it was something else. I'll get to that a little bit. There was another character. I can't think of Dandu Udata. Yandu. What's his name? I can't. Yandu Udata. I can't think of his name.
The guy. We are so horrible. Why don't we ever make sure we have all the names right
because
before
we go
do movies?
freestyle.
We know who they are, but it's just like So.
Yeah. But yeah, this was a sequel to the first Guardians of the Galaxy. If you didn't see it, Guardians of the Galaxy. Band in Space. What do you call it? The expendables of space. They kind of get together and unknowingly or unwittingly or unbeknownst to them perform this Guardians of the Galaxy through the adventures of epic proportions. And this movie kind of continued that trend of how they're going on and do adventures. Kind of like the Avengers of Space. They do have that dynamic where they're trying to get along a little bit. And this movie wants to learn more about themselves, I guess, and going up against another great threat. This summer blockbuster movie early in the year. I kind of enjoyed it.
I did. Yeah. I liked it. I just still thought, like I said, it was just a tad bit long.
Yes, long.
It was long, but it had a lot of elements to it. So, I mean, the first one to me was kind of long, and I think I had to watch the first one a few times before I actually got into it and liked it. And it's like that with me sometimes with those kind of movies, but I did like it. One thing that I noticed, which may seem funny for me to say, but it was always really bright. Like the scenes were really vibrant and bright, which made it entertaining because you wanted to see everything, and that's I guess the biggest thing about IMAX. Now I'm learning why I like IMAX
You're coming
so
more
much.
To my side.
Yeah.
Slowly, sure.
And I probably was there before, but just didn't really pay attention to it. But everything was really vibrant. I don't think I had any dead spots. I don't think I had any spots where I felt like something could have been taken out or should have been taken out. Even though it was a little long, it wasn't dry and long. It was entertaining throughout the whole movie.
Yeah. Now for Marvel heads and the sweaties they call them, there are several Easter eggs here. I'm not going to divulge any of them. I'll let you go ahead and find them on your own because Easter eggs are best when you find them on your own. But I will say that there are a lot of character cameos that you watch very carefully. You'll see them in the background, foreground. They have quick on-camera scenes. You know, I was kind of apprehensive about the storyline of this, how they're going to do it. With Kurt Russell coming on to play Eagle on the Planet. But the way they did it, I totally got it. I did like it. I think it was well done. Kurt Russell, he hasn't been in movies in a while. I think he took a break for 3 or 4 years, something like that. 4 years, but to see him back on screen,
it's always a pleasure to see Kurt Russell in any type of movie. You know, him and Goldie Hawn. It's like you always want to see them in movies. So it's like they could take a break for years and then come back, and it's like, yay, they're there.
I'm not gonna do the yay like that. But I get the
point. Yeah.
But yeah, you know, seeing this on a Thursday night, I think it was worth seeing on a Thursday night. I think if you haven't seen it this weekend, because it just dropped this weekend, I would definitely suggest going out to see it. It was an IMAX 3D.
Yeah, that's right. It was in 3D because I remember that one scene of when they were doing like I think it was the fireworks and then coming out, and it was like you felt like you wanted to just kind of reach out and touch it. Yeah. I think it is worth seeing that. Yeah.
I'm going to go ahead and say that this is definitely go see it as soon as you can.
Yeah, definitely.
It is. It's much like Marvel movies have always been. They're part of a greater storyboard. I think they're up to 13 movies now. I lose count. But each movie stands on its individual movie. This was no different. I mean, it doesn't start at a place that picks up from a previous movie. It doesn't have cross ties with other that you can directly see. I do see things coming together like, oh, okay, I see how this is going to happen. I kind of see how an angle, a potential angle of this is going to cross ties with other Marvel movies that are coming out in the next 2 years.
Right.
But if you don't know that, you don't feel lost. You don't feel like you're missing anything. You know, I enjoyed it. It was long. I do agree it was long. But you know, I mean, I'm watching it. I wasn't bored.
Yeah, we were watching through the whole movie, and you know, normally when we see movies later, I'm normally always the one falling asleep.
You did fall asleep?
I did not fall asleep, which means a lot for a movie because I've been known to fall asleep for whole scenes and just be like, what happened?
That means nothing to you now.
Right, it's like, dang, okay, I gotta ask him what happened when we left, but no. That did not happen at all, and I was still sick, and I'm still sick, by the way, but yeah, I was determined. We had a little bit of argument about it, but I was determined to see this movie, and I'm glad that I sacrificed and went to see it. So that, to me, that's how good it was. If I was willing to sacrifice the whole time being sick, sitting out watching the movie, then it was so worth it.
Yeah. I will say that the one thing I was nervous about, concerned about going into this, was that I hate to call it superhero fatigue, but you know, we've been watching these movies ever since 2008 with the first Iron Man, and we're here around 18, almost 2 years later, and you start to think, okay, how much more of these characters can you really take? How much more can you really watch? And I'll say that the traction now, I didn't get any more traction towards that fatigue station. I don't want the trains and the train moving this way, but this movie kept me right where I was, and that's a good thing because there are a lot more I want to see, and they're spread out. I mean, Marvel has 2 more movies come out this year, and that's a lot. 3 movies in a year.
Yeah.
You know, Ragnarok coming up, Spider-Man, and you know, it doesn't. It's a movie unto itself. It's part of its own trilogy almost. You could have really done Guardians of the Galaxy, not tied into anything else, or really any hopes, and you'd have been fine with it.
Yeah.
And they do a good job of that. I remember years ago we went to go see The Matrix, and I think the second Matrix ended, and I was like, dude, you can't end a movie like that, and we have to wait till the next come out. They both came out that same year, but it was like almost 11 months apart. Like, why would you do that? So they don't do that. They haven't done that, and they didn't do that here.
Yeah.
Note 2 though, so there are post-credit scenes in this movie.
5, right?
5.
So make sure you sit until, you know, you've seen all the credits come up, because you may be like, okay, well, this is it. It's over. No, it's not over. You sit and wait because, they're in there. They're cute.
Yeah, it's an entertaining watch because they have little things happen on the crawl at the end where you kind of occupy without trying to read 50,000 people's names that did a great job, but you don't know them.
Right.
And they'll go on, they won't show up on any stage and they won't show up. Just directors and managers and the owners of the companies. But, the effects were awesome.
Yeah. Quite awesome. The storyline was really well put together. I'll say, without giving anything away. I did not expect, honestly, from the trailer when I saw, Kurt Russell coming in as the dad, because that's not a spoiler because you know that from the trailer. Yeah. But I expected it to go somewhere else. I don't think I expected it to go where it did. Yeah. And then that little tidbit of information about his mom was really, I was like heartbroken. Why would he do that? But that was unexpected as well. So
yeah, the angle they took with him and what he really is. And if you're a comic book person, you probably already know this, but I'm still not gonna say because we all are. I certainly wasn't well enough to know this. I was shocked when they introduced him as being what he was. Yeah. And how it all played out. Like, wow, really? I said that's.
Because I had got really into the whole father-son bonding, and I was like, oh, yeah, he called his dad, and then, it went where it went, and you were like, what?
Yeah, like they took
the
180 on you. Like, wow, that
was like, hey, he out cold like that. Come on, Kurt, I like you. Now you making me mad right now. Yeah.
But I mean, it was very well put together. It's entertaining. The character development is always there. The characters. With that ever-growing group, including Mantis, I didn't know how to take her going on, and then Nebula coming. How was Nebula going to fit in? Because the trailers they portray her as being a way, and you going into it thinking, is that really the dynamic, the direction they're going in? Rather, is that really what's happening? And you don't know. You don't know until you see it. I'm gonna leave it to you that you see how it goes.
I will say, and I'm gonna try to say this without saying it, but the other group, the Gold group, I did have a problem with them. I don't know, I just didn't like them. I don't know if I felt like they were pointless. Not really pointless. It was just something about them now. It's just like every time I saw them, I was just like, why are they here?
You know what?
I mean, I got it, but then it was like after a while, it was just like, go away. Yeah, like somebody kill them.
Yeah, like I see your point now. I can't remember their name, the name of their character, their people, but it was kind of almost forced. And I mean, I understood their point and feeling the way they felt, but then you know what you mentioned, there were some scenes with them where I was like, this is kind of ridiculous. Yeah. Like with the red carpet.
Yeah. I'm like,
yeah. But I will say that being one of the quirks I have with it, one of the problems, I will say that the comedy in this movie was funny.
Yeah.
I laughed first hour. I'm like, dude, I feel like people hear me. I'm like, this is just so crazy. I'm watching it like.
It was funny. It was very. Yeah, I mean it did, and then Bautista, God, he laughs at everything. It's so funny.
Yeah. And for a guy like him to be so funny, I mean, you see him outside when he did with the James Bond movie. Yeah. I keep picturing that version of him. And I'm like, this dude. I mean, he really, to me.
It's like when you see him in this movie, he's like a big old softie.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I mean, I was watching something like, this guy is really the glue. He's the he's a basketball reference, but he is the Draymond Green of this team. For Golden State Warriors, he is the heart, so he keeps this whole thing together. Yeah. And I'm like, watching, like you focus on other characters, but you're like, why is this all working? It's working because of him. Right. Him and Rocket and Group. But I mean, he is really like the glue because he's that guy. I didn't expect him to laugh like that, have no kind of lines.
It's just like, gosh, yeah.
Some of the stuff he says.
No.
Jeez. I'm like, dude.
No filter at all.
Look, he delivers it with such a straight face.
Yeah.
When he laughs, he's laughing at something that's not funny.
Right.
But when he's saying something that's funny, he is straight face. I mean, his character, he is a perfect addition to this crew.
Yeah.
So.
Definitely.
I'm gonna give this. I'm ready to rate the movie.
Okay.
I'm gonna rate it. and I rated it with my summer movie blockbuster rating tool, which is separate from the regular season blockbuster rating tool, because summer movies are popcorn movies. They're explosion, bang, bang, bang. It doesn't have to be anywhere near realistic.
Yeah.
I'm going to rate it a B+. Put a B+ on it.
Yeah. I think I'm there too. At a B+ with it.
I said the first Guardian of the Galaxy, I said this, I'm historically on record with all my friends who say the first one was good because it wasn't bad.
Yeah.
This one was good because it was as good as the last one.
I feel like it was a little better, honestly, to me.
Yeah.
That's my feeling. I think it was slightly better, and maybe it had a lot to do with the way the storyline went this time.
Yeah. There was some there's features that I can't say about the villain and anything. I don't want to say too much about that. But there was a difference in that approach that I appreciate from Marvel, because they've done it. They've had a formula for their villains, and they changed it a little bit to where they removed one element, and it made it that much better. I'm not going to say what it is, but something changed about it that I was like, oh wow, this is really, this is different for a villain.
Yeah.
And it was good. The baby Groot.
Oh, he was so cute.
God, he's so cute. He's so cool.
Yeah.
It took me to this movie after the movie realized it's not the same Groot as the other Groot, because the other Groot died.
I knew that, though.
And this one grew off of that Groot, so he's totally different.
Yeah.
And I'm like, why is he a baby? Why is he? I said, oh, that's right. He's not the same Groot.
Right.
So I'm like, okay, cool. So yeah, man. I mean,
it's definitely a go see. Pretty much. I'm not even gonna say pretty much, but you will see us going the first weekend to all of the blockbuster movies that are coming out this summer. Now you may not get the review right away because we have a busy lifestyle, and then most of the time when we go see the movies, by the time we get home, both of us are tired.
Yeah.
So, we did go see this Thursday. It's Sunday. Sorry.
But that's close. That's pretty close.
We're getting better. We are getting so much better. But eventually we'll get a lot better, because this is not, I'm missing some movies from our May showing. So I have to put some more on here.
You forgot your favorite Wonder Woman, which is coming up in less than a month. How did you?
But this is our May movie
Oh,
list.
that's right. It's May.
I'm doing it month by month.
Oh,
yeah.
there you go.
We are definitely going to see Wonder Woman. Okay, so that's pretty much all we want to give away. And honestly, like we just said, for a lot of the blockbuster movies coming out, we won't give spoilers. So
no, we won't.
If you want to ask us questions like on social media, maybe
we'll tip you off.
Maybe we'll give you a little hint here or there. But yeah, we just want you to be excited as we are or were to go see the movie for yourself. And we don't want to give away any parts of it, because then you may feel some type of way. So yeah, we want you going in just as we went in, blinded pretty much, going off of trailers, and go see it for yourself.
I second that. It's the best way to go see some of these movies.
Yeah.
You don't want to know, because the movies are popcorn movies. They're big budget movies, but especially like the Marvel movies, because they have so much detail in them, and they're leading up to such a climactic battle that you don't want to know anything more about it. You want to have, for us, and well, after for me, I don't want to say for you, but if you agree, I think that the Marvel movies have been, for my generation, my generation, one of the first time I've ever seen this many movies collectively in one storyline. There may be others, but we're approaching 13 movies. We have 2 more to go this year. I put about 15. You have Infinity War 1, or whatever you're going to call it, 1 or 2 next year. 17, you have a Spider-Man movie coming out later on. There are a lot of pieces to this puzzle. If you've been invested since they came out, you don't want any of them spoiled.
Definitely not.
It's a culture in and of its own. It's not like Star Wars by far.
I get mad at him sometimes when he wants to show me too many trailers. I honestly do, and he'll just be like, "No, you need to watch this one." I'm like, "I don't want to see anymore."
Certain ones I have to see, but I get it. I do get it.
I don't want to see anymore.
I get it. So we'll go see when you go see 2 8 trailers. I'll pleasantly surprised, but they do show a lot of. It's not the trailers. It's not the official 1, 2, 3 trailers. It's the clips that become the problem. But it's all on social media. It's all online.
I just scroll right through, so I don't watch it, because I just don't want to be disappointed when I go to the theaters. So.
Yeah. I always say the 3 official trailers they release are the best. Don't go looking for TV spots. There'll be about 35 TV spots of 30 seconds. They'll show you about 15 minutes of the movie plus The trailers will show you about 4 or 5 minutes of movies combined. So you see 20, 18 minutes of a movie, you're going to spoil something. You're going to spoil something. So try to refrain from it like we're trying to do, like I'm trying to do really hard. But yeah, just go into these if you're, like I said, if you're a Marvel fan, you enjoy these movies, go into it. Try not to get any information about it. Try to see what the movies are about. Try to not watch too many trailers.
Yeah, or too many reviews before you go see it. Like 1 or 2 reviews is okay, because you want, like, you may want a spoiler and then you may want to listen to one that's just not a spoiler and then go see it for yourself. I think that will honestly be enough. Of course, other people feel differently and watch a lot of the negative comments is what I don't like to see, because I hate to go off of negative comments, because it's like everybody, even us doing reviews, it's our own opinion of the movie.
That's
and you're
true.
not going to feel the same way that we feel. We loved it. You may hate it.
Yeah.
You know, there may be parts of the movie that's just like, why did they say it was good? I didn't like this movie. So it's our opinion, though, you know, and you're going to have your own opinion. So
That's true.
we're not experts. I mean, even if you want to be an industry person or say you're an expert, it's still your own opinion. So
that's our philosophy.
Yeah.
Everybody's opinion. Yeah.
It's just an opinion.
Yeah. So
yeah.
that's what we're giving you here. We give you our opinion, and let you take it
Yeah,
for
just let you
whatever
roll
you want.
with it.
Yeah. So yeah.
Definitely B+. I'm there with him with the B+, and definitely go see it in IMAX. If you don't see it in IMAX 3D, I think it was awesome in IMAX 3D, but however you go see it, don't see it just regular screen.
If you can see a large format, if they have it in a large format, that's pretty good too. It's the standard size, the standard view, standard format that's restrictive. That 30% makes a difference.
It does.
It does make a difference. It's a difference in a spaceship that fills up 40% of the screen versus one that fills up 30%. It is a big difference, because the depth of perception, and perspective, not perception, but the perspective it gives you adds to.
Yeah, sometimes you know, it takes me a while to get on board with stuff, and I'm normally on board and just don't see that I'm on board. But hey, I'm there. I'm there right now. I'm there.
Just sit down, watch the movie, be cool. So yeah, so there we go. So
there we go. So that's our 2 cents, guys. All of our social media is in the links below in the description, as well as our vlog channel and my personal channel. All of that is there.
Ring the bell.
Yes,
ring the bell.
Got it. Ring the bell so you get the notifications every time we upload a video. If you're not subscribed, go ahead and
red button.
subscribe. Don't forget to
thumbs
like this, share it out if you want.
Thumbs up.
We'll see you.
Yeah. I did the Mike Utley. I did the Mike Utley thumbs up. Why did I do it that way? I want to be like Rachel see a thumb. Why did I do it? Oh.
Like you about to go for a gun fight in the Old West. Got your spurs.
That's right.
Anyway, guys, we will see all of you next time. Bye.
Bye.